Katherine Mary Dunham, born 1909, died 2006, African-American anthropologist. Mary Dunham has spent a lifetime contributing to the areas of dance and anthropology. As one of the founders of the anthropological dance movement, Dunham combined aspects of traditional ballet with jazz rhythms, Caribbean dance, and African ritual to create a new dance form known today as the Dunham technique. She has toured over 57 countries, mounted dozens of Broadway revues, formed dance companies, choreographed numerous films, and taught inner-city black youth the virtues of African heritage. Katherine Dunham was born in Glen Ellyn, Illinois, on June 22, 1909, to Albert Dunham and Fannie June Taylor Dunham. As a child of a mixed-race marriage, her diverse ancestral heritage includes African, Madagascan, French-Canadian, and American Indian blood. Her mother died when Katherine was 4, and she moved to the poverty-stricken south side of Chicago with her brother, Albert Jr., and their Aunt Lulu, while her father worked as a traveling salesman. In Chicago, she was exposed to chorus and theater, which taught her the joys of music and dance. A short time thereafter, Albert Dunham married former schoolteacher Annette Poindexter, and Katherine moved with them to Joliet, Illinois. After graduating from high school, she attended Joliet Township Junior College and then attended the University of Chicago. She studied anthropology while beginning to teach dance, a skill she had learned from years of classes. In 1931, as a means of supporting herself through school, Katherine Dunham helped form Ballets Nègres, a troupe, TROUPE, which made its debut at the Buick's Arts Hall in Chicago. The group closed shortly thereafter due to a lack of funds, and Dunham formed the Negro Dance Group, later known as the Katherine Dunham Dance Company. In 1934, she performed with the Negro Dance Group at Chicago World's Fair. After performing in La Diablesse, a ballet based on West Indian legend, Dunham decided to pursue research about the cultural and anthropological origins of dance. Before Dunham earned her bachelor's degree in anthropology from the University of Chicago in 1936, she won a Rosenwald Foundation Travel Fellowship to research West Indian and African dance. She studied with the head of Northwestern University's African Studies program for 3 months and then left for her field study in Haiti, Martinique, Jamaica, and Trinidad. In her travels, she encountered ancient dance customs and religious voodoo rituals. Living and dancing with Haitians, she developed an African-based theory of movement that she incorporated into her choreography. Dunham wrote 3 books about her experiences in the Caribbean. Katherine Dunham's Journey to a Kampong, published in 1946, The Dances of Haiti, published in 1947, and Island Possessed, published in 1969. After returning from the Caribbean, Dunham continued her research in dance and anthropology. She received a Master's of Science degree from the University of Chicago and a doctoral degree from Northwestern University. Dunham launched her professional career as a choreographer in 1938, and the year 1939 marked the beginning of her success. She wrote, choreographed, and directed La Agia, based on a Martinican fighting dance, which won great acclaim. Dunham and her company performed African-American dance routines with Duke Ellington and his orchestra. Her company was hired for numerous successful shows and films. By the late 1940s, the Katherine Dunham Dance Company was making their first overseas tour. The dance troupe toured Europe, Australia, and the Far East in the 1950s. During this time, she composed an autobiography of the first 18 years of her life. A Touch of Innocence, which was published in 1959. In 1963, Dunham choreographed a highly praised production of Ada, performed by the New York Metropolitan Opera. In 1965, she dissolved her dance company. She left the United States for Senegal, where she served as the technical cultural advisor to President Leopold Sedar Senghor and helped train the Senegalese National Ballet for the first World Festival of Negro Arts in Dakar. Contemplating retirement as a performer, Dunham returned to the United States in 1967 and accepted an invitation from Southern Illinois University to work as an artist in residence. She created the Performing Arts Training Center and Dynamic Museum in the Performing Arts Training Center and Dynamic Museum in East St. Louis in order to reach Black inner-city youth through African culture and living arts. Throughout her career, Dunham collected many awards, some of which include the Professional Achievement Award from the University of Chicago Alumni Association, the Dance Magazine Award, the Distinguished Service Award from Southern Illinois University, the St. Louis Argus Award, the National Center of Afro-American Artists Award, the Black Merit Academy Award, the Albert Schweitzer Music Award, the Kennedy Center Honors Award, and an induction into the Black Filmmakers Hall of Fame. After Dunham retired, she founded the Children's Workshop and the Dunham Technique Seminar and Institute for Intercultural Communication. She is also the founder of the Foundation for the Development and Preservation of Cultural Arts and the Dunham Fund for Research and Development of Cultural Arts. In the early 1990s, Dunham made headlines around the world as an activist for her support of Haitian refugees. In 1939, Dunham married John Pratt, a white American of Canadian birth. He was the chief stage and costume designer for her shows throughout her career. In 1952, Dunham and Pratt adopted their daughter, Mary Kristine, a 5-year-old French Martinique girl. After a long and happy marriage, Pratt died in 1986. Today, Dunham divides her time between St. Louis and Haiti. Citations are in the description.